Hello, welcome to the stream. It is Nets Warriors. Um, yeah, Nets versus Warriors for this fixture. It's going to be a cracking game. The Nets, most recently, let me get the overlay up. Welcome. The Nets most recently lost to the Nuggets at home. They were undermanned. It was a very valiant effort, but ultimately we came up short. Didn't get enough stops in the game, and that has been a pretty common problem the last few weeks. Today, James Harden is out with a right hand sprain. Kevin Durant, as you know, is out with his MCL. And Kyrie Irving is playing today. Starting lineup for the Nets is Mills, Kyrie Irving, Bembry, Claxton, and Edwards. You can almost imagine that Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson will be guarded by Bembry and Edwards, and then, you probably end up putting. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that because Kyrie Irving and Patty Mills are very undersized, which is a bit of an issue. You probably just have to compromise with Klay. So, good thing is Claxton's in the starting lineup, and obviously he's very favoured in terms of switching. He can guard 1 through 5. So if the Warriors try to do some pick and roll stuff, we got all our bases covered in that department. You'd think. Irving and Mills are going to be the two vulnerable ones there, so that may prove to be a little bit of a problem. But apart from that, I think this is going to be a good game. If we can pick up the win today, it'll be absolutely huge for our confidence. We're sitting 5th in the Eastern Conference at the moment, which is a bit of a concern. Otto Porter, Wiggins, and Looney are the front court for the Warriors. I'm not sure if Porter has been in the starting 5 as of or recently. Obviously, Draymond Green is out for the Warriors, so you would expect a replacement to be there. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get these stops, though, because that always seems to be an issue of ours. Has been for quite a bit of time. I'm interested to see what the bench unit involves. Dayron Sharp, I believe, is back in business. We're about to commence things here at the Chase Center. And we're underway, and the Nets win the tip. So Edwards handoff to Bembry and gets it back. Kyrie Irving is going to be watched. Edwards quick 3 to commence things. Kyrie's going to get doubled on probably every possession. Basically just tempting every single player on the Nets roster, bar Irving, to, put up a shot. Currently, Looney. Oh, great defense by Patty Mills. Looney was backing him in. Edwards holds it up and then just passed it straight to Curry. Poor read. Curry the other way. Kess looks like he's watching him. Porter's got a wide open 3, which is off. And that's a pretty poor defensive possession, but the Nets control after the Warriors missed. Claxton, good effort. And he's going to get fouled in the paint on the putback attempt, so it looks like he's going to be shooting a couple. Yeah, I think it's going to be Operation Stop Curry and Klay. Pretty simple shit. Clax to shoot 2. First free throw. It's a miss. Free throw number 2. And that's good. 1 or 2. Little split. And Nets have a 4-0 lead. 1 minute elapsed. Curry's on Kess. Mills is guarding Klay. Bembry's on Wiggins. And Irving looks like he's going to have to deal with Wiggins or Porter. which is a bit of a problem. But I'm happy to see... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bit of a tussle between Bembry and Porter. Claxton got hit off the ball. But yeah, Wiggins is probably going to have to put up a few more shots than usual if we're going to have Kess guarding Curry. What a test for him. What a test for him. First season you're guarding Steph Curry. Masterful off-ball mover. And Claxton will get into a few switches. Curry shoots the three. And that was a bad miss. Well short. And Kess gets the board. Kyrie. Screen by Patty. Receives. And blocked by Wiggins. Curry. Wiggins. Fast break opportunity. Good. 4-2 lead. Nets. That's their first bucket of the game. The Warriors. After the good defensive play. Claxton. Great roll to the rim. And a nice little finger roll to get it up and in. 6-2. Nets. Thompson will bring it up. Guarded by Patty. Screen by Looney. Shoots the three. Oh, wow. Klay Thompson with the pull-up three. That is dangerous. Kyrie is yet to score. Klay's guarding. Claxton roll. Good work by Clax to follow up his own attempt. And you can probably imagine that's something we're going to try exploit. Looney is their worst player on the floor, let's be honest. So if Claxton can, you know, put as much pressure on him as possible. Curry hesitates on the three, then shot it, and it rattled out. So decent enough defense by the Nets, but we're being let off a little. Bembry missed the layup. Come on, man. And then good hustle by the Warriors to nearly recover the ball. Irving versus Curry on the right wing. Kyrie. Oh my god! The hang time. And then he got it so high up off the glass. Whilst getting fouled. With 0.6 seconds left on the shot clock. That is absolutely amazing. How has he done that? Irving takes his time on the free throw to convert the N1. And he's good. It's an 11-5 Nets lead. This has been a decent start. Curry hasn't hit a shot. Clay's hit a 3 and Wiggins has scored a 2. I can't complain with that. Bembry now guarding Curry. I'm watching the off-ball movement from Steph, and Clay passed it off. Interesting to see whether it'll be adjudicated a shooting foul. But yeah, it looks like Bembry and Edwards are going to take turns on Curry, and then if there's any screen set, Claxton will switch onto Curry, which he is capable of defending point guards like Curry. So he's done it with Trae Young before. That's the first name that comes to mind. Klay Thompson. That was a shooting foul. So Klay's going to the line to shoot 2, and he's converted 1. Second free throw is good. Just saw a stat that Kyrie is nearly averaging 50, 40, 90 in his 81 games for the Nets ball club. He's shooting it at like 49.8% from the field, 39.8% from 3, and 93% from the line. So it's a matter of minor percentages. Mills misses the mid-range, and Warriors secure, so an opportunity to cut it to a one-possession game. Clay over Irving is off. That's probably not your ideal shot if you're the Warriors. Irving takes it up. Pass to Bembry, who drives on Porter. Kick out to Edwards, well defended by Porter. Irving top of the key. Switch, Wiggins on him, good defender. Screen by Clax. And great defense by the Warriors. They doubled him. No switch. They blocked the pass for Irving to get out of that, that sticky situation. Good defense by Patty Mills, who tapped the ball out of Clay's hands as he was trying to get a shot up. Yeah, so Wiggins and Looney not giving him any room to move, putting the hands up, and there was no way out for Kyrie Irving. Stuck in the corner. Looney bounced past the Porter top of the key. Beautiful roll by Looney. Nets defense got pretty confused with the switching. Lack of communication between Claxton and I think it was Mills. And it's going to be a timeout, it looks like, for the Nets. 11-9 is the score. First change. And what a surprise. The fucking box score has not updated. Let me get it up. Oh, man. We're going to get a refresh? Come on. There we go. Alright, we're finally up and about. Let's look at the box score. Early going. You can see for the Nets, a nice little 5 points to Clax, exploiting, well, probably the only weakness in that Warriors starting five, which is Looney. He's already got 3 offensive boards, which is a great start, mind you. Irving with a nice, a beautiful high-arcing shot off the glass to score, and the and one. Edwards with the first score of the game, which was a 3-pointer, and you know, we're not playing too badly. A couple turnovers early, but giving ourselves opportunities. Obviously, the Warriors are going to be a difficult team to defend. We've done that fairly well at the moment, 3 of 9, and they're shooting 1 of 5 from deep. And Clay has been the leading scorer, but defensively, it's going to be very tough to get through this Warriors team. I mean, they are very well rounded. You look at Curry, obviously shooting god. You look at Wiggins and Draymond, great defenders. Wiggins is a better shooter now. Klay Thompson is a 3-point marksman and he can play defense. And Looney's the only guy that you can probably exploit on a regular basis, which Claxton's done so far. He's already got 5 points and 4 boards in just under 5 minutes of action. Say hello in the chat as well if you're new. Alrighty. So, just a little ad break here. I honestly can't complain with the start. Kyrie's hasn't really been involved in the game too much. But, you know, as a team, we've had a fair bit of occasion to start things off. Looks like we're just about to return. Yup. Alright, so we're just about to return from things. In case you missed it, Harden is out with a right hand sprain. I don't know what the extent of that injury is. No changes to the lineup for the Nets. Kyrie's blitzed again, skip pass. And Kessler Edwards travelled. Decent ball movement, but this stretch is a very important stretch for the Nets. We've got the Western, Bay Area road trip. I mean, just the Western Conference road trip. Looney looking for a pass. He's held up. And we're just switching everything. Wiggins on Kess. That's a matchup I like. Good defense. Better offense. Wow. Tough shot by Wiggins there. Mills. Irving. Oh, Mills corner 3. That's wide open. He had to score that. But Claxton with the follow. He is not boxed out. And Claxton now has 7 and 5. Switch. Kyrie on Steph. Curry drives. Claxton rebound. Well done. and Kyrie will bring it up. That was a very risky pass by Kyrie. Paddy wasn't looking, but eventually turned. Bembry drives. Kick. Edwards 3. Bobbled out there. 13-11 lead halfway through the first quarter. Wiggins drives baseline. That was a beautiful advance to the rim. And it's all tied. Wiggins has probably been the best player so far tonight. I'm not even going to cap. Irving once again is doubled. This time he's fouled by Looney. And something similar happened earlier in the game, which actually resulted in a Kyrie turnover. Not a foul. Kyrie's just going to be exploited in all these mismatches. You can already tell. Looks like Gary Payton's going to come in for defensive purposes. Cam Thomas is in, so it looks like Payton's getting that assignment. Claxton tries to take it himself, and he bounced it off his foot. Jordan Poole will bring it up. Clay's gone to the bench. Porter's also gone to the bench. Poole on Bembry. Top of the key. Switch. Claxton playing defense. It's good defense. Wiggins just shoots a 3. Fuck. Fam, now we're letting Wiggins have a good first quarter. This happened last game with... don't remember who it was that had a very good third quarter. Oh, it was Austin Rivers. We gave away like 5 threes. Wiggins, halfway through the first, already has 9, so... just a pain in the ass, man. You got to be better on defense there. Claxton was just sagging off a little on the switch. And you need a bit of communication there. It's not going to cut it. Aldridge has checked in. Johnson has checked in. What an awful lineup. Aldridge, mid-range, is well off to the right. Wiggins rebound. Curry, freed up off the screen. And that was a great little push shot. And the Warriors have extended their lead to 5. I have a lot of worry and a lot of reservations about the current lineup we have in right now. Cam, Irving, and Aldridge should be good floor spacers, but the other two, Bembry and Johnson, are just going to be questionable as, man. Aldridge. Kyrie is trying to get some space, and Payton, it looks like, was fouling him there before Kyrie even received the ball. So that's the type of treatment that he's going to get. And I think the Nets were in the bonus. So it looks like we're going to the line, at least Kyrie is, to shoot 2. First free throw. Good. Second free throw. Got it. 18-15 is the score, and we have just ticked under 5 minutes. Wiggins has ball in hand. And we decide to switch that. Payton's on Kyrie. Bembry now guarding Wiggins, right side. Looking for a bounce pass. Wiggins goes alone and misses that. While Wiggins was complaining for a foul and he didn't get it, Kyrie the other way could look for the cutter in Bembry. Instead, his shot was blocked by Wiggins, who's played a very, very solid first quarter on Kyrie. That's his second block, I believe. I think he was fouled, though, prior to that. I'm not too sure, but it came off Wiggins' foot and out of play. So Nets have it here. Kyrie, pass to Cam. On Poole, shoots a 3 over Poole, and that was just way too ambitious. I don't know what he's shooting that for. Bruce Brown's in the game. Bembry is on the bench. Curry. Looney cannot shoot, so he doesn't take the mid-range. Poole has an open 3. And that's a splash. Bruce Brown is a waste of space, man. They're just... Bruce needs to fight over that screen much better. Kyrie 3. That's off. And we haven't hit a shot in quite some time. This lineup isn't going to do us any favors. Pull. Switch again. Wiggins has 9 and 3 boards. 2 blocks as well, I'm pretty sure. Curry's got it here. Aldridge is on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, cross. Floater. Good block by James Johnson there. I thought he was gone for all money and he was going to do something stupid like foul him, but we caused the shot clock violation. Decent defense, to be honest. Aldridge was pretty intelligent there. He sort of blocked Curry's path to the baseline. Johnson will take it all the way. Oh, it's going to be a continuation, so the Johnson dunk will count. There was no resistance on the inside, and Johnson will go shoot one free throw. So, decent enough first quarter, to be honest. I'm not sure if Kyrie's going to the bench, though. Yeah, Curry was just trying to wrap him up. And for a player of his size compared to Johnson, somehow I think that's going to be a little bit difficult. Curry takes a seat with 2 fouls. And only the 2 points, which was that little push shot earlier on. Johnson's free throw is good, and it's a 3-point game. Damian Lee's in. It looks like Kuminga's also in. So they're going small ball. Super small, actually. Kuminga must be their 5. Wiggins. Pull. Johnson guarding him top of the key. Pull pivots. Wiggins shoots a 3. What is Brown doing, man? The amount of space he's allowing Wiggins is just fucking woeful, man. That is awful. I mean, he's 1 pass away, and you're giving him all that room. Mills. Mid-range pull-up. Oh, man. The shots just aren't falling. Pull. Hesitates. Cutter is Peyton. And over the top, he scores, and it's an 8-point lead. Where's this offense going to come from, man? Johnson, Aldridge, and Brown. Mills and Thomas, the other 2. Oh, Aldridge. Mills. Roller is Aldridge. Post up on Wiggins. Oh, my God. 4 seconds. Cam Thomas sidestep 3 is never going to be the one that works. Oh, man, their defense is very, very good. Pull. Switch. Brown's had an absolute howler this first quarter. Skip pass to Damian Lee, who's guarded on the outside. Look at this ball movement, man. Peyton 3 is off. Little bit of a let off there. Good ball movement by the Warriors. And now Bruce Brown is handling the ball. He's going to feed Aldridge in the post. Kick it out. Mills 3. Oh, brick, man. Come on, Patty. Those shots you got to hit. We're shooting it at an abysmal 30% from the line, or from the field. Warriors are going to call a timeout with a minute left in the first quarter. And as mentioned, this has been an absolutely woeful start. Well, offensively. Defensively, it's... Well, it hasn't been great either, let's be honest. Let's have a look at the box score, folks. You can see for the Warriors, it is Wiggins and only Wiggins. Wiggins has 2 steals, 2 blocks on top of the 12 points, 2 threes, 4 rebounds. He's done it all this first quarter. And they're shooting it very well from the field, haven't turned the ball over. Pretty much the recipe to success. You look at the Nets, who are just shooting it like poo. Been of the line, that's probably the only saving grace. Claxton's been very good with 7 and 6 in 7 minutes. But he's gone to the bench, which, I mean, I acknowledge you need Aldridge to take shots, but he's only taken 1 in his 4 minutes. Cam Thomas has missed a couple wayward threes, and Kyrie's only taken the 3 shots. Patty Mills has missed all 5, which, well, you're not going to win games if one of your supposed to be better players is shooting that poorly to start the game. So it's not the worst of starts, but obviously you want to be winning at this stage in the game. I mean, obviously you want to be winning at this stage of the game, but it also matters if you're winning at the end of it. So there's a long way to go before we reach that point. But the Warriors, man, Wiggins has been absolutely tremendous this first quarter. 12 points, 2 steals, 2 blocks, as previously mentioned. That's the key. That is the key to winning games of basketball. So they're doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. We just have a bit of stagnancy, winding down the shot clock. There hasn't been really too many options on the offensive side of the ball. The other day, the ball seemed to be popping. But one, we were playing Denver, and 2, I'd say their defense is much worse, the Nuggets. The Warriors don't have too many flaws, man. They are a well-drilled side, and they've been, they've got players that know exactly what success looks like, so it's always going to be difficult when you've got players on the roster that they possess, that are such high caliber. It's always going to be difficult to win games of basketball, but sometimes you just got to find a way, and I think we've got to do a little bit of a better job in finding that way at the moment. Because, it hasn't really cemented to anything at the moment. So 26-18 is the scoreline. Wiggins is 12 of their 26. And we're just about to return. Around the grounds, the Heat are down on the Raps. The Grizzlies are convincingly beating the Wizards. The Mavericks are beating the Pacers. The Kings are up on the Sixers. Sixers obviously rejected a Kings swap deal for Ben Simmons. And the Celtics are destroying the Pels. So, Patty Mills is on Wired tonight, it looks like. Just having a little bit of a listen into that. And the Warriors will run a lineup which consists of pretty much the same lineup they had before the timeout. Wiggins remains in. And the Nets also have every player they had before the timeout. Pull, switch. Aldridge is guarding Pull. 3 over the top. My God, man. 11-point lead for Golden State. Mills, we feed Aldridge in the post. This is what we should have been doing much earlier. We've got so much more size on them, and Aldridge exploits that. And the Nets cut the lead back to single digits. We had a similar deficit the other day. Once again, Aldridge is switched. Wiggins 3. That's in. No, it's not. But guess what? They secure a rebound. Good work by Lee. Deep 3 by Poole. Oh my God. Wiggins put back dunk. And guess what? We didn't fucking box out. 3 players under the rim ball watching. What a joke. Aldridge in the block again. Low block. Aldridge off. Look at that. Warriors are hustling for their rebounds. We aren't. Wiggins again. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Poole's going to have to shoot it. Oh. Nearly bang shot. It's first quarter break time. And it's a 31-20 lead to the Golden State Warriors. You can see box score time, baby. Claxton with 7. Irving with 5. And yeah, that's about it, really. We're shooting the ball like shit. Rebounding's helped us a little bit. Turnovers have been a fair bit of an issue. We need as many shots as we can. We should not be giving them to the other team. And then you look at the Warriors, who are shooting the ball wonderfully well. 50% from the field. They've hit 5 threes, taken 13 attempts already, which is pretty baffling. And only the 1 turnover. Wiggins has been nuclear. He scored 14, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds, a putback dunk, good defense. He's given them his all, basically. We just love giving players that don't have that ceiling wonderful all-star like first quarters, superstar like first quarters. And once again, we do it again here with Wiggins, who scored 14 in the opening period. Pull off the bench with 2 3-pointers as well, and then it's Clay with 5. So really, it's just Wiggins and good 3-point shooting. Looking for that option. Alrighty. Second quarter, what do we need to do? We just need to defend the threes better. Bruce Brown is not the guy that needs to be in. I'd honestly rather have Javon Carter because I already know, at least he can shoot a 3-pointer. You know. Clax, I'm surprised he got yanked so early. He had 7 and 6 in the opening. Well, he's only 7 minutes. Why he got taken to the bench, I've got no clue. And it's just really lacking ball movement at the moment, our offensive side. So, anyway. Second quarter's about to get underway. James Harden is wearing full leather and looks like he's about to... I don't know where he's about to go out to, but that is just a pretty dodgy fit. I'm not a fan of. So yeah, we're shooting it atrocious. 32% from the field, 14% from 3. And the Warriors are shooting it at 48% from the field and 38% from 3. So that's basically where the difference be at. Speaking volumes about the defense, we just don't have players that hit different like that, you know? That make a huge ass impact. Let's have a listen to what Steve Nash has to say. Personnel. Blow by. Foul. JTA. Okay, so it's just really common sense stuff. Guard Wiggins. Understand the personnel. Be better on switches. But the problem is they're playing so small ball right now. And we have Aldridge, who's like slow as shit, let's be honest. I would have rather had Claxton for this lineup. Because JTA and Kuminga are going to absolutely kill Aldridge on the bounce. Free throw for JTA is good. So he's perfect on free throws. Kyrie. Aldridge. Good pump fake. Mid-range didn't go in. But good follow by, I don't know if it came off Kess or Bembry. But the tip-in was good. And Poole will do the handling. Curry's back in the game. Kuminga. Poole. Thompson's also in. This is a very scary lineup. Kuminga drives on Aldridge. Rolls it back out. Spin move. Oh, wow. Had Aldridge flying. Good defense, though, by the Nets. And Kyrie's got it now. Bounce past the Kess. To Aldridge in the post. Please get rid of it, Alame. Oh, my God. Mills on the outside. Mid-range is useless, but he somehow knocked that down. And Thompson brings it up. Cross-court pass to Kuminga, who shoots a 3, and that didn't even hit the rim. Kyrie the other way. Screen and switch. Curry's on him. This is the one you want to take advantage of. And Kyrie got absolutely bumped. Curry's got to be very careful. Because he's already on 2 fouls. And in the game, relatively early in the second. So Kyrie will shoot 2 free throws. Kyrie and Curry sound pretty much the same. So Kyrie shooting 2. 10:30 to play in the second to cut the lead to 7. Free throws good. Second free throw. Here we go. Number 2 is G. So 7-point game for the Warriors. Griffin getting his first action of the game. I do like this move. Matches the Warriors with the small ball lineup. Kuminga spin move. Good defense by Kess. Forced the miss. Kess now. Oh my God. Full court play. He missed the layup. Blake. What? Kessler with a great move. Oh, that's an easy layup for Paul. That is poor by Kess. He did all the hard work and then got to the basket and fucking missed a wide open uncontested layup. Kyrie. Foul. And he'll go to the line again. So he's already had 5 free throws, Kyrie. He's gone for 6 and 7 now. That's a bad miss by Kess. So Kyrie again shooting free throws in what seems like deja vu to cut it to 7. With still about 10 minutes to play in the game. First free throw is beautiful. Nothing but net. Damian Lee back in. With his hair looking like he's got ram ears. Kyrie, number 2. Ram horns, should I say. Kyrie, number 2, is good. 7-point game once again. Lead was as large as 13. Cass with the assignment on Curry. Switch. Uh-oh, Blake on Curry. Oh, beautiful cut. Off-ball movement was elite by Toscano Anderson. And an undisciplined foul by Kyrie. And the Warriors once again can get the lead back up to double digits. Which is just frustrating as hell. Far out, man. Jesus. Toscano Anderson was willing his way. Or willing the ball in. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But Toscano Anderson is going to shoot his second free throw. Which is off. How do you let them get the board off that? Second time that's happened. And letting Toscano Anderson drive all the way. That was a wild miss by him though. Kyrie takes it all the way and kicks it back out of Patty. You need to hit the shot, Patty. Good work by Kess on the offensive glass. Patty fumbled it, shot it, scored it. Let's go. Leads back to 6. And Patty's missed, I think, his first 7 shots. Good to see one go down there. Clay, guarded by Blake. Barely registered with the rim. Full court pass by Blake, who got ahead of everyone. And that is an easy layup. Warriors forced to call a timeout. And it's a 4-point game with about 9 minutes left in the second quarter. So there you go. Let's have a look at the box score, baby. Warriors, you can see it hasn't updated here. We'll look at the box score where you can get a bit more of an accurate representation. The Warriors, their shooting numbers have gone down a little bit. You can see they're getting a lot of bench contribution today. Wiggins, as mentioned in the first quarter, was absolutely amazing in his 12 minutes. He's obviously getting a bit of a breather now. Curry and Thompson in their minutes have been negatives. So that's an interesting thing to observe. If we look at the Nets, we're going to go up. You can see we've been to the free throw line an awful lot, which has really helped us hang around. Patty Mills hasn't been ideal, but he hit a nice little three a couple possessions ago. Kyrie's got 9 and been to the line an awful lot, which is great. And Claxton in 7 minutes has 7 and 6 already, which is wonderful. Bench minutes haven't been great, though. Let's just put it that way. The starters need as many minutes as they can possibly get. We're shooting the ball like crap, but as mentioned previously, the free throws and the offensive rebounds are keeping us in touch, and it also helps if you can look after the basketball. So with 9 minutes left, it is a handy little, well, it's a lead for the Warriors, but, you know, it was up at 13 at one point, and now it's, you know, it's only 4. So we've done well to, you know, make a bit of inroads in this second quarter. But share your thoughts about the game in the chat. Anything basketball related, drop a like on the screen, the stream. Yeah. And subscribe if you're new. We will be doing plenty of these Nets live streams in the coming weeks. Kyrie Irving, mind you, has not attempted or made more than 7 free throws this evening, or all season long in a game. Actually, no. His personal best was 5 free throws attempted and 5 makes. Tonight is a new PB. He's already got 7 free throws and 7 free throws made in, I'd like to say, we can check it, can't we? You can see 12 minutes. He's only taken 3 shots, which I guess you like to see. So Curry and Thompson haven't been really that good. Curry's made a bucket. Klay Thompson hit a 3 early on. And I believe scored the Warriors, or 5 of the first 7 points for the Warriors. But since then, he's been very quiet. And Curry's only got the 2 and the 2 fouls. So Curry's playing in foul trouble pretty much the whole time he's on the court for this second quarter. So he's got to be very mindful, but I think we've got to work on attacking him as much as possible, and I think Kyrie Irving's going to look to do that if he finds himself in a situation one-on-one in an isolation. So screen for Curry. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful screening. Klay Thompson misses the wide open 3. That is very uncharacteristic of him. Kyrie with the ball in hand. Switch. Damian Lee is now guarding. Oh, wow. Look at the mid-range moves. Oh, my God. Patty Mills. Whoa! 3-pointer contested over Curry. That is insane. He's missed wide open 3s tonight. 16-4 run in the last 3.5 minutes for the Nets. Curry drives on Bembry and off. Oh my God, he's missed the layup. We can tie the game or take the lead. Bembry fakes the pass. Beautiful kick out. Mills. Oh my God, he missed the wide open 3. You got to be joking. He makes a contested 3 but missed that wide open look. Kyrie. Oh, beautiful move. Kick out. Mills. Yes! Lead! We're up 2. 13-point deficit has been fully erased. And then Kuminga just threw it at the basket. Presumably trying to lob. Kyrie, pull up! Ah. Yeah, I don't know what Kuminga was doing there before. Klay drives on Blake. Bounce pass to the cutter. And Kuminga with the dunk. Tied at 39, 7.5 to play. Second quarter, and Kyrie's got it here. Screen by Bembry, and he's in a one-on-one with Steph Curry. Paddy again! Good work by Bembry, the fight on the offensive glass, but Warriors just had more numbers under there. Curry, corner, Lee fakes the three, kick out to JTA. Top of the key now is Klay Thompson, switch, Kyrie's on him. Klay, mid-range, off, and Kess has got it. Done well to defend Curry and Klay. Kyrie, beautiful pass to Kess, who was blocked. Oh my god, Paddy is so trigger happy. Kessler Edwards missed a jam. It hit the rim, and it somehow fell out. Oh my god, Curry. That was a deep three. That was like 10 feet behind the line. Oh, what a beautiful pass by Kyrie to Blake, who created the space under the basket for Kyrie to pass into. And it's going to be a timeout for the Warriors. That was a wonderful pass by Kyrie, but let's just go back a couple of possessions. Kess, with all the confidence in the world, tried to throw the shit out of the ball. Wait, does that even make sense? Try to throw it down ferociously. The ball has bounced out, but it's gone straight to Patty Mills in the corner. The probability of that happening is just absolutely minuscule, and it happened, but Patty Mills missed a wide open look once again. He's hitting crazy threes and missing wide open ones. But we've done very well to get back into the contest, and ever since the small ball lineup has come in, Blake Griffin playing the 5, we've seen a bit more freedom in how the ball has been moving. If you're going to play center tonight, you have to play Clax, because the Warriors are playing that small ball lineup, and Aldridge is just going to get burnt off the bounce. So look, I'm not complaining with how I've been able to fight back in this contest. We look at the box score, and we see that Patty Mills has taken 13 shots and already 9 threes in this game. And, well, he's hit 3 of those, so shooting just below league average, I think. I don't know what the league average is, but 9 offensive rebounds as well is very good. 3 players with at least 5 rebounds, which is good. 9 offensive boards, been in the line. No turnovers this quarter, which has helped us get back into it. And pretty much the whole starting lineup, bar Griffin, is a plus in the plus-minus. So you're seeing what this lineup has done. You look at the Warriors, their shooting splits have gone way down. We're out-rebounding them by 7, which is expected given how small their team is. Turnovers have remained the same. They just can't knock down their shots. We've had 2 less shots than them, but we've attempted 5 more free throws, and that's why we have the lead. You can see Kuminga's 1 of 6. Klay Thompson and Curry combined for 2 of 13 from the field. That is absolutely abysmal, and Curry's got 2 fouls. So, yeah, basically says it all. And Wiggins has been on the bench this whole time, and that's where the leaders evaporated. So Wiggins is basically sweeping a rug over the top of all the issues the Warriors have had in this fixture. So we're just about to return from the timeout. And as mentioned, the lead is 41-39. Offense has picked up. And surprisingly so, because guess what? When you play defense, offense comes easier. And we've seen that here. Cam Thomas is in the game, though. Bruce is in the game. So now that we've gone on this run, Steve Nash decides to take out every single player that got us back in the game. So, yeah. It's pretty depressing. Steve Nash loves to do this, though. Basically halt any offense we had going. Bruce Brown hasn't offered shit, and Cam Thomas hasn't scored a bucket tonight, so it's going to be interesting to see. Wiggins is back in the game. Curry and Thompson on the bench. You just got to run with who's been successful. Damian Lee, beautiful ball movement. Pull top of the key, wide open 3. That was well short. And Kyrie Blake, top of the key. Kyrie, recover the ball. He does. Wiggins playing defense. That was a terrible pass. Good defense by Wiggins to force the turnover. Immediately, Wiggins comes in. Turnover created. And Kyrie's shooting the ball very well. Or not fairly well from the line, not from the field. He's only taken 4 attempts. Scored once. Looney in the block. Oh, that was just a random pass. I don't know who passed it. I think it was... I don't know who it was, sorry. But Nets get the ball back without the Warriors attempting a shot. Kyrie one-on-one with Looney. Beautiful off-ball movement by Blake, who just walked into the space and threw it down. No resistance. Nets have a 4-point lead. Wiggins one-on-one. Porter. Lee fakes the 3. Drives on Bruce. Good block by Bruce. Brings it up. He's going to hold up the play. He's not the assigned shooter in this 5. Kyrie. Beautiful fake. Kess with the rebound. Blake shoots the 3. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I think he just needs to not shoot those 3s. Clax is getting ready to check in. Poole drives on Cam. Bruce nearly. Bruce is in absolute awe how that's a foul, which is basically like that for every single foul that he commits. Defense has been much, much better in the second quarter. The Warriors have only scored 8 points in this quarter. And that's in comparison to the Nets, who have 23. And that's where the Warriors lead has gone. Down the drain. Johnson, Mills, Claxton in for Kess. I'd like to say Kyrie. Not too sure. Poole scored free throw 1. Scored free throw 2. I don't know who else is out. Kyrie looks like he's gone to the bench. Blake looks like he's gone to the bench. Bruce is off, but he's on standby. Johnson faked the pass and then did probably the most awful attempt I've ever seen of a reverse dunk. Lost the ball midair. Looked like a clown. Beautiful cut by Porter. And we have been visibly vulnerable whenever they do that. It's all tied up again. 43. Kyrie. Wiggins is guarding him so well. Kyrie, beautiful scoop. Well, it wasn't really a scoop shot. It's like a nice little hook shot by Kyrie there. Peyton in the post. Poole has a wide open 3 top of the key. Missed it again. Looney missed the layup and got a tip. We were complaining for the offensive interference, which I thought was there. And the refs weren't having a bar. Cam, Mills fakes the handoff. Kyrie on Wiggins. Shoots the 3. That's off. Too long. Poole pushes the pace. Rolls back out. Tried the wraparound pass. It didn't work. Then just threw it aimlessly. Wiggins was on the end of it. Good defense by Kai. Oh my fucking god. Wiggins. Far out, man. That guy is going nuclear. Oh, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Wiggins step back 3 over Kyrie, who's basically permitting him no room. Knocked it down like it was absolutely nothing. And, yeah, that's pretty depressing, gonna be honest with you. Box score time. Wiggins has been absolutely exceptional, and Poole has been alright. Looney's got 4. Apart from Poole and Wiggins, there's not really much to talk about for the Warriors. Offensive rebounding has been decent. They've had a couple turnovers in this quarter. shooting the ball not very well. You couldn't say the same for them in the first quarter where they were playing, well, shooting the ball very well at about 50%. And then you look at, for the Nets, you can see that Patty Mills has taken 13 shots. Kyrie's taken 7. And, yeah, only the 11 points, which probably isn't good enough for a guy that you need to be scoring 30. Given there's not much reserve. But we look at Mills, he's been alright. Claxton didn't box out on that loony tip in before. But apart from that, he's been very good with 7 and 6. Kess has played very good defense. Curry and Thompson have been crap. We're back, by the way. Cam Thomas ball handling. Drives. Thought there was a foul. It didn't happen. Clax couldn't get the follow. Porter. Poole. Wiggins. This lineup is... Well, these 5 players are the ones that have been working for the Warriors in this first half. Poole. Wiggins. Poole drives on Claxton. Payton in the corner. Kick out of Porter. Top of the key. 3. Great ball movement. Our defense has been crap. Bruce Brown, I mean, you play him for defense. He doesn't do that. Mills. This lineup is crap. There's no offense. Mills mid-range is off. And look at this. Warriors on the break. Porter holds the play up at the 3-point line. Poole directing traffic. Feeds Porter in the post. Cam Thomas on him. Look at this. The size mismatches are ridiculous. Poole again. Look at Brown. Look at Brown being so lackluster in the pick and roll defense. Another 3 for the Warriors. Fam, this is without Curry and Thompson. Fucking hell. Cam floater is good. Holt's a pretty good run the Warriors have been on. I believe it's like a 15-2 run or something along those lines. Payton's got it here and Porter up top. Feeds Poole on the right wing. We've only had 8 assists all half, which is basically going to show how bad our ball movement is. Bruce Brown nearly intercepted it there. Pulled top of the key. Good defense by Bruce. Good defense by Bruce! Wonderful. Forced an air ball. Gave not 1 inch of room to Poole. And Porter is just hit a couple of handy 3s for the Nets. Bruce needs to be right on him. He needs to be more switched on than that. But he made amends for it with that last defensive possession. Now we have the chance to cut it to a couple possessions. Mills. Good fake by Clax. Euro. How did that not go in? What? Uh-oh. Wiggins 3. He's open. Oh, and I thought it was just going to bounce in. Shooter's roll. Didn't happen, though. Nets have the chance to hold. There's a 4-second difference between shot and game, so the Warriors will be able to have a bit of time to create something. 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Nets. Mills, please. Oh, no. It's a fucking Bruce Brown 3, man. Get the board. Oh, God. Seriously, the shot that we came up with in the last 30 seconds was a Bruce Brown right wing 3-point attempt contested. Never, ever again. But that's the half. Look, defense was much better in that quarter until very late where Kyrie went to the bench. We went with a bigger lineup, Claxton and Johnson, and we basically got torched. Bruce Brown as well has been pretty crap, offered 0, and yeah, it didn't really amount to anything, so we basically coughed up the lead, and the Warriors have a bit of breathing space once again. But that's the halftime break now, and we can see that Irving and Mills have scored equal most points, albeit well, I mean, Mills has taken double the amount of shots that Irving has, but Irving's been to the line a considerable amount. We've had 11 offensive boards. I'd love to see the second chance opportunity stat. Shooting the ball woefully, and the Warriors are shooting it better, but not much better. It was worse for them, though, at one point in the second quarter. Wiggins is carrying their ass. Poole off the bench, and Porter with a couple threes late have... Well, they've been great. And then you look at Curry and Thompson, -10 and -13 from the field. Or from in the plus minus. How can you be -13 from the field? They're shooting a 2 of 13 combined from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, which is just abysmal. You wonder if they're going to have a bigger role in the second half. You can almost bank on it because, well, big players arrive in the big moments, and you can almost sense that something similar or something along those lines are going to happen. They're going to come alive at some point, even if Wiggins drops off a little bit. So, I think the biggest problem is, yeah, if we have a little look, you'll notice that the Nets have only had 8 assists. 8 assists. And the biggest problem is that out of all the players that have played on the bench, not one of them has a dime. Everyone's got 0. Irving's got 4. Mills is 2. Bembry is 2. So that's the starting unit sorted. But the bench literally cannot facilitate the ball for their life. And that may also partially be because the guys they're passing it to aren't knocking down shots, but at the same time, it's just going to show the ball movement is pretty lackluster at the moment. We were good with the controlling turnovers in the second quarter. Only one of those, but it's not going to cut it, man. If you're shooting the ball at 35%, anyway. Yeah, so I can't complain with the first half. It's not too bad. Obviously could have been better. But in saying that, I think this was mildly expected, given, you know, we've only got Kyrie. 47 points in a half isn't going to cut it, but I think our defense for the start and the middle stages of the second quarter have allowed us to hang around. That stretch with the 5 that was Blake, Kess, Kyrie, Patty, it may have been Bembry as well. That's been the lineup that's worked. So it's been a pain in the ass that it just hasn't been a lineup we've looked to, or Steve Nash has looked to, because I think we all would have played or continued to play that lineup. Acknowledge that they're humans that need rest, but at the same time, man, you got to run with a lineup that worked, and we were going on like a 16-4, 24 freaking run, and you halted it by doing that shit. Sending them to the bench and bringing in players that have just done nothing except be a detriment to the team. If we look at the Nets Twitter, we're red hot and Nash takes out Kyrie and Blake. Yup. Exactly what I just said. Pretty good considering the circumstances, but Patty's got to stay hot or the game's over instantly. Patty wasn't explosive from the 3-point line. He shot it at, well, under 33%, which is not a good mark. But, you know, at least he's knocking down a few shots and not, missing absolutely everything. Curry and Thompson have not been very good. So, I mean, that's been a let-off in some respects, but anyway. Coach let Kai play a whole second half as a decoy. Everything opens up everything. That James Johnson dunk was hilarious. Yeah, that absolute failure of a player who can't lay up or dunk the ball. Same with Kess. Kess has missed. I'd love to see how many dunks he's missed trying to throw it down so hard that the ball bounces out. He nearly got an assist by doing that, though. Patty Mills, before he knew it, had the ball going straight into his hands after Kess missed the dunk. Could have scored a corner three, but don't put James Johnson back on the court. Agreed. Nash is going to have to man up and make Kai play the next 24. He's going to have to, otherwise we're losing this. Edwards should never see the floor again after missing that open layup. Obviously a casual because he doesn't realize how good of a job he's done on Steph Curry. Curry and Clay will shoot a combined 20 of 22 with 10 threes in the second half. As I said, it's just staple for the Nets to shut down two players in the first half that are probably their best and let someone else go hot so they still have the lead regardless. And then in the second half, that guy that was hot in the first half dies out, but the other two come to life. And it basically, compensates for the drop back to earth that this nobody is experiencing. We down personnel and you're blowing layups. Agreed. It's just an absolute killer when that shit happens. Not bad at all for this situation. Just got to lock up Wiggins and make our shots, and we got this. It's not that simple, but in saying that, it would go a long way towards us having a bit more success in this game. Why is Nash putting in James Johnson while Blake is playing great? Got no idea. Everyone else has got the same question. Nash loves to break Nets' hot momentum and good run with his no-sense rotation, decided at home a few hours before game. It really feels like it's like that. It's just a routine. We go on a run, and it's almost like he wrote on his whiteboard, team goes on run, try stop it. But he did make a little mental note that you're supposed to do that against the opposition and not do it to your own team. Interesting, but I'd love to see what people are saying about Steph Curry and Klay Thompson at the moment because they've been absolute garbage. Yeah, it's just, I haven't seen really people talk shit about Steph or Clay. You would expect it though, given that some people love to hate. Alrighty. Alright, well, other games around the ground. Sixers look like they're going to get up on the Kings. The Grizzlies look like they're going to... Well, they're up on the Wizards convincingly. The Heat are beating the Raps. And you've got... Oh no, the Raptors are beating the Heat, sorry. The Celtics have beat the Pels. And the Mavericks destroyed the Pacers. Oh, Kings are back in it. They hit a 3. Could be interesting, some of these games. If we look at... Well, second quarter we outscored them. Points in the paint is identical. Fast break points is identical. Biggest lead, doesn't matter. Turnovers, 5-3. Points off turnovers, 7-5. I'm trying to figure out what the... second chance points, because that's the one stat I want to look at. That's the one thing that I can't see, though. Do we have second chance points anywhere that I can track? Just realised Iguodala's out as well. I forgot about him. Blake's actually been pretty good. 6 off the bench. You just wonder why he hasn't played a bit more, especially when he was fueling that run. Yeah, so look. Our first quarter today was actually the worst first quarter of the season if we're looking at field goal percentage. It was actually our worst return. I think it was like 32% off memory. So to come back into the game and remain in touch, thank God. Am I right? Anyway, just waiting for the second half, to be honest. It really is like that. Okie dokie. I think the with national games, the halftime breaks take a bit longer. I'm not sure if that's the correct analysis, but definitely feels like that. The Raptors, it looks like the Heat have just gone on a bit of a run. Sixers still remain, or the Kings still remain in it. If we look at field goals, we have made 3 less than the Warriors. 3-pointers, they've made 4 more. Can I go back on that? Go back. Second chance points. We've made 6 of our 11, and they've made 3 of their 8. So we've had 3 more opportunities. So you'd probably say that it's been like an 11-5 advantage. Oh, sorry, 12-6 advantage or something along those lines. So that's helping our cause just a little bit. Oh man, I'm just... Look, yeah, even last game, we actually did very well in the first half. And then we went on that run in the third quarter, I think. No, the third quarter, they went on a run, and that's where the lead evaporated. And was pretty demoralizing because we'd worked so hard with the team we had, and we were getting some good performances out of our players, Cam Thomas being one of those. But yeah, it was just really demoralizing when we lost. I'm trying to remember who else had big games. Paddy had a decent game, I think. I think we had like 6 different players in double figures. Javon Carter hit 4 threes, for God's sake. Yeah, we just need to stop Poole and Wiggins, who've combined for 27. Wiggins cooled off in the second quarter because he didn't really play much. It's just a pain in the ass because their 2 players aren't playing well, and their reserves / rotation pieces are delivering, and our rotation pieces are not. The second half is going to commence very shortly. Patty Mills, we're just hearing a bit more wired. First half stats, yep, 34% from the field, 22% from 3, 40% from the field, and 35% from 3 for the Warriors. 16 second chance points to 6, so that's where we're staying alive. Second half is about to get underway very shortly. Alright, third quarter. About to commence. And Wiggins, obviously, well, both starting fives are going to start the second half, as is tradition generally. Alright. Operation defend Wiggins, but also remember to defend Steph and Clay. Easier said than done. Here we go. Wiggins handling the ball. Porter. Clay. Roll by Porter. Curry fumbled the ball. Curry on Patty. Good defense by Patty. 3 seconds on the shot. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Curry's hit a 3. First fucking possession. And there you go. Kess. Oh, just passed it straight to the opposition. Turnover. And Looney blew a layup. Got denied by the rim. And now Kyrie. Feed it to Patty. Bembry. Oh god. What a garbage fucking play. That is crap. Fucking didn't pass it a wide open Mills and then turn the ball over. What a clown. Wiggins. Clax guarding on the outside. Wiggins one-on-one with Clax. Stays with him. Wiggins step back 3. How do you fucking defend that, bro? Leads back up to an equal game high of 13. Kyrie. Pull up 2. Is off. Clax. Oh my fucking god. Wait, it's a foul? Oh. I thought it was going the other way. He scored the 2, tipped it in, and was fouled. So he's going to shoot one more. That is an awfully tough shot by Wiggins. A step back 3. Where was that at Minnesota, man? Lead can go back down to 10. We can cancel out one of the 3-pointers. Never mind. Claxton misses the free throw. Wiggins is 20-7, man. Curry. Oh, beautiful roll by Porter. Oh, fucking shit. Beautiful roll by Porter. There's no one inside and Bembry fouls him. What a brain-dead low IQ play. That is just too easy. Way too easy. I mean, there's got to be better perimeter defense there. To allow the roll that easily, man. There's going to be a foul over the back on Looney. It's going the other way. 13-point game after Looney missed the free throw. Kenny Atkinson on the sidelines with Golden State. Nets fans are too familiar with that. That guy. Kess. Bembry. Looking. Clax. Irving. Bembry in the corner. Doesn't shoot it. And nearly fucking turned it over. Oh, what a wraparound pass. And another fucking shot clock violation. Jesus Christ. Started this third quarter so awfully, man. 2 minutes in. Bad defense. 2 turnovers. Bembry's pretty much the culprit. Curry. Porter with a good roll again. Klay Thompson in the post, about 10 feet from the basket. Off the glass, that's off. But guess what? No follow. Or no one boxing out. Once again, Patty Mills doesn't ever follow up. Always thinks the possession is over when the first shot goes up. Bembry, good ball movement. Nearly fucking turned it over again. Off the glass, missed the fucking layup. Send Bembry to the bench. Send Bembry to the bench. Klay is a wide open three. What is going on, man? He missed the three, but no box out because Claxton was on the fucking outside, and the Warriors lead is up to 17. What a lackluster third quarter start. How shit is that? Fucking crap. What on earth was that? Oh! I don't even want to look at the box score. Just get fucking depressed, man. But we'll look at it anyway. Bembry, I mean, seriously, 2 turnovers. How is Bembry not being credited with the turnover this quarter? He's turned it over once. He's missed layups. He's played bad defense. Oh, man. He's just been crap. Garbage. Look at the bench unit as well, man. -17 for Johnson and Thomas in limited minutes. Clax is a -22 in 14 minutes. After a pretty positive start to the game. We're shooting it like arse, let's face it. Let's just have a look at the Warriors once again. I mean, they've hit knockdown threes to start the quarter. They've already hit 2. They've gone on a 12-2 run in 3 minutes. Wiggins, Steph Curry's scored. Klay's scored. Wiggins has scored. Porter's scored. They've all scored. Before we were out rebounding them by 7, and now they're out rebounding us by 1. What a surprise! Turnovers, I'm very surprised that number hasn't gone up. It's only gone up 1. We're just getting absolutely taught a lesson at the start of this quarter, and I'm not here for it. What a fucking disaster, man. Without Harden and Durant, our team is just... It looks woeful. With the big 3, you know, you get the best out of each and every player. Because the pressure's off them to do a lot. They can hit a couple buckets and that's... Or they can score a couple buckets, maybe get a steal, get a few rebounds, possibly offensive, couple dimes... And that'll be considered a success and be considered acceptable because they don't need to do much. But when they need to step up, these players aren't good enough. Oh man, we're 5th in the East, and I can't imagine where we're gonna sit at the end of next week when we would have played the Suns, the Jazz, and the Kings. You probably can only see us beating the Kings, to be honest. So, oh man, we've been down in this game before. Kyrie weaves his way through traffic and a beautiful floater. That was unbelievable by Kyrie. I can't get excited about it though because we're getting taught a lesson. Steph Curry, switch. Oh. And once again, a great pass and an even better finish by Porter. Kessa's been pretty bad whenever he needs to switch. And there's a roller. It's been pretty lackluster defense by Kess. 1-on-1 he's been very good, but he always falls behind and just lets them roll to the rim very easily. Patty drives. That didn't even hit the rim. What an awful layup attempt. Curry Screen set for him. Porter roll. It's just, they're doing the same thing every fucking possession. And it is Kess being exploited on every single possession, man. And there's no one else to do the job. And then Kyrie just turned it over straight to Curry. Pull up three, and he missed it. But guess what? Clay got the rebound, so you can already bank on them scoring a second chance point three-pointer. Here we go. No, but guess what? They got it again, and Clay's going to score the three here. No. Kyrie gets it ahead to Patty. Pull up mid-range. Good. They only missed 3 fucking three-pointers. I was waiting for them to get a fourth opportunity at it, but anyway, Bruce Brown looks like he's ready to come in. Oh, man. Wiggins stops, and that is a very good shot by Wiggins, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, we just don't have the personnel to get the job done against a team like this, man. There's not a good enough mix. We need more shooters. Kyrie's getting absolutely caught. Mills, Kyrie, three-pointer. Yes. Curry on Bembry. I'm so worried that, with Kess on Porter again. Good defense by Curry on Bembry. Looney. And there's going to be a foul under the basket. Paddy was done for all money on Klay Thompson under the basket, so he had to foul him, reset the possession, give him a better chance of getting a stop. Alrighty. $16-point game is the situation. Wiggins on Clax, top of the key. Three-pointer is off. Rebound, and now we've got to fight back into the game. Get a few stops. Johnson, ball handling. I hate this. Kyrie is fouled by Steph. Fans don't like it. Steph doesn't like it. Kyrie probably sold it a little bit. 6 minutes to play. Let's have a look. I'd say that's a foul. Aldridge is in. Claxton is out. I just think Nash has got the front court rotation horribly wrong. Aldridge, you fucking old man. Oh my god, how do you let Poole do that? You are joking! Oh my fucking god, Cam, you allowed him to grab it with one hand. At full stride, that pass was never favoured for him. That pass was never favoured for Poole. He somehow still managed to get it and then do a spin move in traffic, chuck it up and score. After on the other end, we create a piss-poor turnover via our own wrongdoing. We've got a timeout here. Presumably, I think the green light is on for the coach's challenge. Warriors are disputing the ref call that, yep, it is on. They're disputing the call that it was off Johnson's, or wasn't off Johnson's leg. They think it was, but refs thought otherwise. We just suck right now. It's just infuriating, man. He's absolutely botched the fucking big man rotation. I don't think you can't have Kess and Bembry on the court at the same time, I feel. You need to be able to stagger them both One for the starters, one for the bench unit. Because, yeah, you can't be doing this, having them on at the same time and then sending them both to the bench and relying on Bruce to play defense, because he's been not great either. Oh, man. Just a terrible second half. Absolutely terrible second half. I would have rather had a team... I would have rather had to deal with... Or rather wanted to deal with the 2018-19 Nets over this. Having your players, or being good when your superstars are in, but when your superstars are out, your team sucks ass. And no depth whatsoever. I would take that, send it right back to wherever it came from, and have D'Lo and Spence. I'd rather not win a chip and watch that team play, because there was depth there. Imagine Jared Allen being on this Nets team. Like, fucking hell, that would be absolutely mental. Like, honestly, it's just fucking depressing when you think about it. When we could have had Jared Allen. And instead, we have centers, but without Harden and without Kevin Durant, those guys aren't... Their potential isn't going to be fully maximized whatsoever. I don't know who that's off still to this day. Looks like it's going to be off the Nets. So the Warriors are going to get the ball here. Possibly? Or maybe it was inconclusive. Nope, it's Warriors ball. So I'm pretty sure this is just going to end up being a dead rubber, to be honest. Wiggins, driving kick. Why is Peyton unguarded in the corner? Probably that's why. Very, very short on the three-point attempt from the corner. Irving to Aldridge. Irving fakes the movement. Bruce gets it top of the key. Screen by Aldridge. Bruce with a very long floater. Why is Aldridge not getting more looks, man? He's had 4 attempts. Curry has an uncontested 3. You can't be giving him those. But luckily, he's been off all night long. Then Cam nearly fucking turned it over with a loopy pass. Corner. Johnson. Dunk. Could have kicked it out to Aldridge in the other corner, but decided to go himself. And the score is 16, the margin. Curry. Screen by Looney. Curry, that is an air ball. Great defense by Bruce. Cam holds the play up. Please get rid. Kyrie. Aldridge did not shoot the wide open mid-range. God knows why. Oh my, Irving with the Euro and he fucking missed it. That was a very nasty Euro. But the floater was well short. Luckily we got fouled on the floor. We're now 6th in the East. I don't know who we've fallen behind now. That Euro got Toscano Anderson lost. If it was JTA, I don't know if it was. Cam with the floater, he's off. Oh my god, man, these fucking garbage shots. Curry just passed it straight to Kyrie and was fouled on the floor. We're going to the free throw line. And it's been a long time since we've gone there. Oh, man. Lead is 16. Kyrie at the line to shoot 2. I don't even know if he scored a bucket this quarter, if we're going to be brutally honest. The Nets have only scored 11 points in the quarter, and the Warriors have scored 20. So, anyway, if we can go on a late game third quarter run, we could remain in it. Currently, it is a 15-point game. Kyrie makes free throw number 1. Here we go. He's coming in for free throw number 2. It's good. Wiggins. See, how did we score 118 the other night without Kyrie? But with Kyrie, we score 60 in nearly 3 quarters. Johnson, Curry, quick release. That's off. Cam, 4v5. Come on. Push the pace. No look by Kyrie. Go Aldridge. Oh my god, man. Foul and 1. Oh my god. It took like 4... Yeah, we took like 4 bites at it. And on the 4th attempt, we were successful. And also got an and 1. So... Curry is just playing like shit. He's just missing a lot of open looks. And the lead can be cut back to 11. So if we can get the lead back to single digits, do I have hope we can win the game? Probably not, but it brings a little bit of hope into the equation. Aldridge has the chance to convert the N1 now, and it's good. So the lead is 74-63. Warriors, 3:37 left in the quarter, and Curry has brought the ball up. Kuminga, Curry, Kuminga, over Aldridge, didn't hit the rim. We can cut to single digits now. Bruce holds the play up. Kyrie hesitates. Oh my god. This is ridiculous! Oh! The ball, he was like rolling it side to side. He was dribbling it that low to the floor, and then Paul fumbled the ball. Get there. Nearly forced the turnover, and Paul has an open 3. He decided to drive instead. Aldridge with the block, and we're getting stops now. So this bench unit with Kyrie on the floor has made some inroads. I can't work out which is the best lineup for this team today, because the bench is now making a bit of a run here. I think it's more the Warriors bench that is giving us this run. Kuminga hasn't been great. Curry hasn't been great. Wiggins is back in the post on Kyrie. Good defense. Oh my fucking god, Wiggins. This is ridiculous. It is only Wiggins. Only. 10 of 15. I mean, how is he shooting that well? Aldridge in the post on Damian Lee. You have to exploit this. Oh my goodness. What an angle off the glass. On the left side. Wiggins on Kyrie. Kick out of Kuminga. Miss the 3. Bruce pushes the pace. Waits for Kyrie. Pull up 3 Kyrie. Go! Foul and 1! 3! Kyrie Irving, for God's sake, man. Give the man the ball. Pull landed in the space, which Kyrie needs to land. And that is just sublime. Not 1, but 2 sets of hands up in his grill. And Kyrie can cut the lead to 5. 23 points, 5 dimes, 7 rebounds. He's taken charge in this quarter. He was 2 of 8, I believe, from the field. He's now 6 of 13. 4 of 5 this quarter. And he has taken charge, especially in the last few minutes when these Warriors players have not been hitting their shots. Kyrie misses his first free throw of the evening. 76-70 is the score. The Warriors have the ascendancy. Oh, God, man. Jesus. Clay is back in. Pull. Cross. Good defense, Bruce. Aldridge, good help defense. Pull is having a bit of a yap to the refs. Kyrie again. Clay is playing defense on him. Kyrie, all the way to the hole. Oh my God, man. 14 in the quarter, bro. Wiggins. Kyrie's on him. Top of the key. Mid-range step back. He misses. Cam with the rebound. 1 minute to play. Give it to Kai again. Give it to Kai. Give it to Kai. 16-2 run in the last 5 minutes. Johnson. Alley-oop to Aldridge. Nearly went down. I don't even think he needed to throw it up. That was just a bit of a panic. And what the fuck is that? Once again, the pick and roll defense is fucking useless. Peyton allowed to roll to the rim. No one's in the paint. And no one is manning him up. Irving. Brown. Kicks it out of Cam. Fakes the three. Floater. Missed it. Johnson the follow. 35 seconds left. Do the Warriors go for a 2-for-1? No. No, they do. Thompson just shot a 3-pointer. And he missed it. So, the Warriors, as much as they'll get a 2-for-1, they'll only have 3 seconds to do something with if the Nets use their full allocation of 24. Cam. Floater. Oh, that is not it. Bruce! Bruce! Let's go! 3 seconds left. Peyton lets it roll. Passes it. Damian Lee. Oh my God, and he nearly made it. It's a 2-point game. Game on. Game on. Aquito. Yes. Let's go Nets. Let's fucking go Nets. Jesus Christ, man. This has been a very spirited fight back, led by your boy, the one and only Kyrie Irving. 24 run. Down 19 points at one stage in the third quarter. And I was just depressed. If you go back 10 minutes in the live stream, I just lost all hope. But we're back, baby. And we have a look at the box score. We're up and about a little bit more. You can see our percentage numbers have gone up since the change. We hit our last 2 threes. We've had 17 offensive boards, which has been the key contributor, as it has been all night. Blocks, I mean, Aldridge had a couple key ones there in the third quarter. 8 turnovers, so turnover game was up a little bit there, but it's gone down. Kyrie needs to play the final 12. I don't care what anyone says. He played, I think, the full 12 in the third quarter. So he needs to play the full 12 in the last. 25 points, carrying this team on his back. 7 of 14 from the field. I think he was 2 of 8. And he scored 5 of his last 6 shots. Hit a couple threes. He didn't miss one in the third quarter. He's been to the line 10 times. He's had 3 steals. He's had 4 turnovers, but I don't really care, to be honest. He's been the guy that's brought us back in the contest. And the lineup that did it, at halftime we were dissing the bench lineup because of their abysmal plus-minus. But in the third quarter, Johnson, Brown, Aldridge, and Cam were the guys that were on the court at that given time to get us back in the game. And it wasn't Blake Griffin on the court. So take that stat for what you will. We nearly doubled our assist tally in the third quarter as well. It was only at 8 at the half. It's now at 14 now. Yeah, so I don't really know what the lineup for the run home is, because in the first half we saw success with the starters, and in the second half we saw success with the bench unit. So who do you run? I've got no idea. We look at the Warriors. Their shooting numbers haven't been great. They've had a pretty high amount of offensive boards. Our rebounding numbers have gone up in the third quarter, and that would coincide with the Warriors missing. We were down 1 on rebounds. We're now up 5. Warriors didn't turn the ball over in that quarter, but they've crashed back to earth in some respects, shooting-wise. Otto Porter, I mean, he was good. There was a bit in that third quarter where we just were a bit lackluster in the pick and roll defensively. I reckon I could count 5 or 6 times where, you know, a player fell behind. Curry and Clay have been awful, by the way. 4 of 23 from the field combined. 2 of 14 from deep combined. That is abysmal. But yeah, I reckon 5 or 6 times in the third quarter, which helped them get that big lead. It was a result of the Warriors just exploiting the pick and roll. And I think it was when we had the starting lineup in, Kessler Edwards was just falling behind way too easily. And that's where, you know, they got those easy buckets from. And that's why they extended the lead so easily. Let's see. Kyrie is not on the floor, and I'm not sure if I'm here for it. He needs to come on with about, I reckon, 10 minutes to play. We need to buy a couple minutes. Aldridge with a beautiful hook shot, taking advantage of the size mismatch. We just need to buy a bit of time. Stay with the Warriors. Be within 2 to 4 points with Kyrie off. And that is an offensive foul on JTA. Moving screen, it looks like. We could retake the lead amazingly. Curry and Thompson have been abysmal. I mean, I just keep saying it, but they've been crap. Johnson, Mills, opportunity to take the lead. JTA fighting in the post. Skip past to Johnson on the opposite wing. Johnson with the 3! And we have the lead! Porter. Right wing. Curry. Fake the 3. Shot the 3. Hit the 3. Oh, God. Here we go. Curry hit the 3 after the offensive foul was called last possession. He hits that one. And just... yeah, now I'm a bit worried. Johnson, you missed the layup! Hell! Thompson, walking a tightrope. Oh, fucking hell. Jordan Poole with the 3 from the corner. Lovely. Aldridge is sore. He got hit on the screen. Aldridge in the post on Clay. Come on. Oh, what the fuck is Aldridge doing? Complaining to the refs. Oh, what a play. Oh, they've got a wide open 3. Poole missed it. Aldridge is complaining. He wanted a foul. He wanted a foul call. And he also needs a bit of medical assistance because he got hit on a screen, it looks like. And it's his lower leg, his ankle, it looks like. So, Nasty, welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you. Huge up. Thank you for tuning in. Giving us the feedback. Showing the support. Love to see it. So the Warriors, it looks like we'll have an opportunity to extend them? Yeah. We'll be able to cut the lead to within, well, we can tie the game on this upcoming possession. The lead is sitting at 3. Back to the box score. Poole's been good off the bench. Wiggins has been wonderful today. Steph Curry and Thompson have been ass. But you already know players of their greatness are going to come alive in the last quarter if their team calls for it. which they are, because we are being a bit more threatening than we had been in, the first half, or at least for the best part of 2 and a bit quarters. Let's just have a look back at us again. Only the 8 turnovers tonight, which is an improvement on recent weeks. Shooting splits have gone up. Cam's been crap, but Johnson's actually been a pleasant surprise on offense, apart from the fact he missed a fucking wide open layup and he missed a dunk in the first half. Kessler Edwards misses a dunk in the first half. There's so many shots that we've missed from point blank range that just should be going down. It's not a matter of good defense by the opposition. It's us playing like crap. And now, given we've had this stoppage in play and Kyrie's been off for 2 minutes, he needs to come back in and play the rest of the way. Air conditioning boss, welcome back. Shout out to air conditioning boss's wife, Faith. Yeah. Did I do that right? You're going to have to take it. You're going to have to take it. Take it or leave it. I hope you guys are having a good day, by the way. Or evening. I don't know where the hell you are in the world, so... Yeah. But speaking of air conditioning, I could do with a good air conditioner. It is pretty warm over here, so... is what it is. But anyway... It's time. Kyrie needs to be back in the starting lineup. I'm going to be very, very salty if that's not the case. Aldridge. Oh, youch. Stood on Toscano Anderson. Oh, wow. Patty. Oh, my God. Patty Mills contested three-pointer over 2. My goodness. This is going to be a good game of basketball. Porter drives. Fouled by Johnson. Oh, no! Seriously! Johnson fucking rolled his ankle on the cameraman, bro. Literally 1 minute after Aldridge freaking rolls his ankle on Toscano Anderson's foot. Just had a blizzard here in New York. 18 degrees. I'm jealous of your hot weather. 18 degrees Celsius? Surely. Actually, no. Is it colder? I've got no idea. I don't know what 18 degrees Fahrenheit equates to in Celsius. But we're sitting at like... Oh, well, Porter hits that free throw, by the way. Gives the Warriors the lead back. And Irving has checked in at the 9:32 mark. Fahrenheit, fam, it's 27 degrees Celsius here. Gee whiz. That's fucking cold. Porter has been very handy. His scoring's been very handy. Porter converts both at the line. Lead is back up to 2. Blake Griffin is the small ball 5 now. Patty Mills. Blake. Kyrie is open in the corner. Blake Griffin instead turns the corner and off the glass ties the game up once again. Curry. See, I think that's one thing we need to exploit. Blake is huge in comparison to the tall players on the Warriors roster, the forwards. That time he muscled his way to the basket. Porter was the guy in the post on him. Peyton's checked in. Porter's going to take a seat. 9 minutes to play. 86 apiece. Pull. Toscano, Damian Lee has a wide open 3, which he bricks. Nets. Opportunity for a lead. Mills. We're looking for Kyrie. The pass wasn't there. He gets it now. 1-on-1 with Peyton. Right side. Post up. Step back mid-range. Woo! Oh my goodness. That was lovely jubbly. Curry fakes the 3. Bounce pass. Kick out. Pool. On Kyrie. Beautiful cutter, Toscano Anderson. And once again, the rollers are punishing us, bro. How is it that easy? We have a small ball lineup. We should be able to switch everything and never fall behind, man. Mills, Griffin in the post on JTA. You should post this up. Post up. Post up. And there's a foul. There's a foul in the post. JTA ain't happy with the call. Yeah, that's a hack. I don't understand what Toscano Anderson is complaining for. That was blatantly obvious. Irving's got it here. Left side. Hesitates. Beautiful pass to Bruce. Hesitates. Missed the fucking layup. He needs to get rid of it when he's in that situation, man. Curry. Accelerates. Oh my fucking god, man. Too easy. Too fucking easy. I mean, that's an easy lane to the rim once again. This time someone was going with him, but Kess has been shit, to say the least. First half was good. Second half, he's getting absolutely killed on the roll. Everyone's accelerating past him. I hate the way Johnson doesn't push through screens, always gets burnt on the pick and roll. They all get burnt on the pick and roll, at least today they have. And it's been absolutely frustrating as a viewer. Kessler, I think I said a couple minutes ago, or the start of the last quarter, I could count 4 or 5 times where it was the case that they had an easy roll to the rim because we were half asleep on it. Irving now. Good defense by Payton. Oh, that's... What the fuck is that? That's... Kyrie's disputing a foul, or wants a foul. Oh my god, Poole absolutely sent Blake Griffin into oblivion, bro. Leads back up to 5. Is Nash gonna call a timeout? If we don't score off this possession, next possession needs to be a timeout. 7-0 run in the last minute and a half. Kyrie fakes the movement, shoots the 3, missed it. You need to call a timeout now. You need to call a timeout. Good work by Bruce. Curry's got it. Curry still got it. He got past everyone and got blocked by Blake. And... wowzers. Okay. So, that's a decent block there by Blake Griffin. You love to see that. 5-point game, 7 minutes to play. Come on, lads. Payton on the side. Screen for Poole. JTA top of the key. Wiggins on Kess, or Kess on Wiggins. Curry is picked up. Good steal. Curry's got it. Or Kyrie. Deflected by Steph. Kyrie gets it back. Blake. Kess. Corner. Mills. 3. Yes! Steph's got it. Oh, turnover. Paddy. Johnson. Easy dunk. Timeouts. We back, baby. Haven't gotten over the hump just yet. And this always seems to be our Achilles heel. We can never get there. We can never take the lead and hold the lead. It's currently tied at 93. Half a quarter to play. We look at the box score and you can see... I don't honestly know what the best closing lineup is. Put your thoughts in the chat as to what you think the final 5 should be that we roll with in the final 6 minutes. Shooting numbers have gone up in all areas. The 3-point shooting is actually pretty good, 38%. Patty Mills is at 5 threes. He started off the night shooting pretty abysmal, let's be honest. He missed his first 5 shots. I think he was like 1 of 8 at one point, and he's now 7 of 18, so he's picked up significantly. Johnson off the bench has been a welcomed addition on the scoring front. And Blake Griffin's been great. He's got 8 points. He's played some good defense. 4 of 6 from the field. and a plus 14. You love to see it. And Aldridge will not be playing the rest of the game, I'd imagine. Tweaked his ankle, so you don't want to risk that. But he was very good in our little fight back in the third quarter. Kess, I don't know about him. Clax obviously won't get time. I think you got to run Johnson and Blake. I'm going to be honest. Johnson and Blake to close. Bruce could be in the mix. Irving and Mills. Is that what you go with? Mills, Griffin, Irving, Claxton, Johnson. No, that's I will disagree with that. I'll disagree with that. I think that's a bit too tall. I wouldn't play Claxton because I think Claxton has... Yeah, when Claxton's been in, apart from like the first quarter, he's been not ideal, let's be honest. Mills, Irving, Griffin, and Johnson I agree with. I would play either Bruce or Kess. I'm just not too sure if you can play... You can't play Johnson, Griffin, and Bruce at once. I think for the sake of spacing, you need to play Kess. We look at the Warriors who are... Well, Poole's been great off the bench. Curry and Thompson have been pretty woeful. Wiggins was very, well, crucial in the first half of the Warriors, considering the Splash Brothers couldn't really get going. So they'll be happy that Wiggins and even Porter was good. Poole was good. Yeah, look, the lineup they just had out before the timeout, I would agree with. Kess, Kyrie, Mills, Johnson, and Griffin. I'll run that. Cam Thomas has been a negative pretty much in all areas today, so I would stick with this lineup, and that's exactly what they're doing. So I'm endorsing this lineup. The Warriors have Curry, Wiggins, Porter, Looney, and Poole, which is pretty much their starting five, besides Thompson, who's on the bench. Looney is posting up Kyrie. Shoots the mid-range, and it was short. That is the shot you want, and Kyrie did very well in the post there to not let Looney really go that deep into the paint. Kyrie, cross, spin, mid-range. Get up. Kyrie, get up. Curry, pull up. That's short. Oh my God. Looney with the hustle. Second chance for the Warriors. Poole. Johnson guarding, top of the key. Cross. All the way. Rebound, please. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Johnson after he tried to steal it off Curry. I mean, that's killer. We forced a couple stops, but couldn't secure the ball. And this is what I'm talking about. Oh, Clay's going to come back in for Poole, it looks like. This is what I'm talking about. We're all tied up, and we've had numerous opportunities to get the lead back. But we haven't scored and haven't gotten rebounds. Here we go. Wiggs. Curry. Oh my God, step back three. How do you... Step back three, that's a tough shot given he's been in an absolute slump all game long. Mills. It's a 3-point lead for the Warriors. Kyrie. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Step back three was insane by Steph there. Alrighty. So it's going to be a side out. Kyrie's got it. Mills, wide open three, uncontested. Splash! Splash, baby! All tied up again, 96. 4:30 to play. Switch. Johnson on Curry. I hate this matchup. No look. Thompson corner. Oh my God, are you serious? It was a mid-range. That was an awfully tough shot. Clay hasn't even been hitting shots today. Kyrie. One-on-one with Steph. Hesitation. Oh my god, he's stuck. Get out! Oh, fuck me, bro! Help him out! Go to the ball! Oh, wow, Johnson just forced a turnover of, from Curry's dribble. And they don't have a challenge, so they can't dispute it. See, look, Kyrie is stuck in the corner, and not one player came towards him to help him out. Mills. Gets past Looney. It's a block. And with 3:47 left, it's a 2-point game. And we're going to get a timeout. The Nets have 3 timeouts. And as you know, if you're a Nets fan, or if you're a basketball fan, you can only use 2 timeouts in the last 3 minutes. So the Nets are using their final before we enter the final 3. Oh, damn. The Raptors and the Heat are playing an overtime fixture. Raptors are 114 and the Heat are 112 with 41 seconds left in the second overtime. Sasquatch says, I only said Claxton for defense, but I feel your answer. Yeah, Claxton, like, first, like, that's what you would have thought on the surface. Like, he was going to be good on defense. But it just, the Warriors were just exploiting that. They were ensuring that Claxton's defensive capabilities weren't maximized in the first half. Our defense came from other players, if you know what I'm saying. Let's have a look at the box score really quickly. You can see Curry and Clay have been shooting the ball like shit. Combined for 23. Wiggins has more by himself. We've done well to keep him off the free throw line and stuff like that. Rebounding numbers are through the roof for both sides. Curry has not been great. 4 turnovers, 3 personals. He's shooting it at 5 of 17, and Clay's shooting it at 3 of 12. But they've both hit a couple tough shots. You saw Steph Curry with the step back 3, Klay Thompson with the fadeaway or falling away 2-pointer. They have to help out Kyrie though, man. If Kyrie gets blitzed / doubled, you need to go over and help him out. Especially if he's in the corner. We're looking for a pass. We get it into Kyrie. To Blake. Mills. 5 seconds on the shot. Mills. All the way. Ah. Tough shot. A lot of bodies on the inside. Oh, Curry nearly turned it over. Kess is guarding him way up top. Clay. Off-ball movement by Steph. Porter. Wiggins in the post. On Mills. Oh, he missed the layup. But guess what? We didn't get the rebound. Good block, Kess. That's our ball. 3 minutes to play. And Kess, he didn't box out. He let Looney get the board, but he made amends and got the offensive rebound. Or he got the block. Went off the Warriors. It's our ball. Irving's got it. Switch. Steph is on Kyrie. Bounce past the Kess. He can take it all the way. And he does. And he got fouled. That was a very good opportunity to score and convert the and one. It looked like he got hit on the head, possibly. It's up for debate, really. Kess can go to the line and shoot a couple. Hold on, let's have a look. Ah, man, Kess, you need to make those layups. A bit more experience than that's going down, but 98-96. Oh, Kess! Oh, man! Misses a fucking dunk in the second quarter and misses the fucking free throw here. He's got one more opportunity at it. He's 5 of 7 from the line this season. Pressure can get to rookies. Kess converts the second. Ultimately, in the long run, that's not going to work. We're going to need to convert both at the line. Curry. Good work by Blake. Curry's getting picked up way outside. Cross. Got past Kess. It's going the other way. Turnover or offensive foul, it's going the other way, and Steph Curry would have been the guy that was turning the ball over. He plowed into Blake, he passed it to James Johnson. One or the other. Well done by Blake, and that was a full forearm to the chest, as well as Griffin establishing himself well outside the restricted area. And we can take the lead with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Can we get over the hump? Kyrie, 3. Oh, come on! It went all the way in, and then just found a way to fall out, man. Clay, mid-range. Oh my fucking god, how has he scored that? 3-point lead. Fam, this is ridiculous. It's going to be a foul. Wiggins trying to fight through the screen. Warriors had a foul to give. That was a tough shot by Clay, man. Hadn't hit shots all game and scores that stupid ass shot. Griff. Here we go. Mills. Looking. Johnson shooting threes! Why? What is he doing? Curry. What? How is that a foul? Curry threw his hands to pass the ball off and actually threw his hands into Kess, but somehow Kess is pinged for the foul. Look at this. What is that? Kess isn't even touching him. That is an awful call. Why would you not challenge that? Curry makes the shot. It's a 2-possession game. That is a joke. Kess wasn't even falling in the landing room. He wasn't even going to hit Curry. He was avoiding him, and Curry's passed into him. Moved his whole body into him. It's a joke. Once again, haven't gotten over the hump. We got to a tie game and then couldn't score for our life. Kyrie. He's getting like fucking triple teamed, man. And Johnson with the reverse layup. Good find by Kai. And it's a 1-possession game. Steph. Screen and switch. Blake's on Curry. I don't like this. Pull up 3-pointer. It's an ISO. Uh-oh. Top of the key. Right wing. Gets the help. Kess! With the block! Kyrie pushes the pace. Oh my god. What the fuck? He missed the reverse. Fuck's sake. Oh my fucking god. Kyrie with the fucking reverse layup. He makes those in his sleep and he fucking blew it. And then James Johnson with a brain-dead foul to trip Steph Curry. What the fuck are you doing? Why on fucking earth does this happen every time? We get so close and then we fucking let ourselves down. Missing shots. Letting the opposition make clutch shots. Johnson has been very good tonight, but what a fucking clown move. There's going to be a timeout, but it's a timeout made by the refs and not by a certain team. So, just a little bit of blood happening on the kneecap of Steph. 103.99, and you look at the Warriors, I mean, 5 players in double figures. Steph Curry has been much better this last quarter. Clay has been hitting some clutch shots as well. yeah, that's really about it. They've outscored us by 3. And yeah. Johnson's been good. Kyrie has only scored 2 points in this quarter. And there's your problem. There's your problem. Your best player should be scoring like it's nothing, man. This is... Oh, we've got a foul here. Curry fouled Kyrie. Curry's on 5 fouls. We can reduce the deficit. Reduce the deficit in... well, without any time elapsing. Kyrie's only missed 1 free throw on the season. He composes himself before he shoots. And the first free throw is good. 51 seconds to play. 4-point game. Can cut it to 3. And then we need to get a stop. Here we go. Kyrie. Second free throw. Go in. Yes. Okay. It's a 1-possession game. Curry's got it. The rookie Kess playing defense. If we can get an offensive foul out of Steph Curry, he's gone for the game. We win the ball and we potentially get an opportunity. Clay trying to shimmy off Blake, if that even makes sense. Wiggins. Uh-oh. He missed it. Get the board. It's going to be our ball. 5-second difference between shot and game. 29 seconds left. It's a 2-for-1 for the Warriors. So even if we score 3, they've got an opportunity to win the game. Mills did well to box out there. We need to hit a 3-pointer. Oh, wait, no, it's fouls. It's fouls. I just clocked. Over the back foul means we go to the line and shoot free throws. 2 free throws for the Nets to cut it to 1. And the Warriors, well, there's no need for us to foul. Mills converts the first. There's no need for us to foul. There's 5 seconds between shot and game. Do we foul or don't we foul? Because if we do foul, we have 24 seconds to manufacture something. If we don't foul and the Warriors score, if it's a 3, it's game over. With 5 seconds to play. And we also need to consider the fact that we can't box out for shit. Here we go. Thompson brings it up. Curry's got it. On Kess. 13 seconds left. The crowd is up. Clay. 3. No! That's the... What did I fucking say, man? Why the fuck, man? Is it that easy for them to shoot a 3? The pick and roll. It wasn't even a roll, it was a pick and pop. I honestly would have fucking fouled him. I would have fouled him, sent him to the line. We shoot 3, or they shoot 2 free throws. If they miss 1, we can win the game on a 3. If they hit both, then we can tie the game on a 3. But we've just let them score a 3, extend the lead, or make it a 2-possession game. And the game's pretty much done. I don't know if we have 2 timeouts left, but we have to hit shots, and then we have to commit fouls. 12 seconds left. That is an absolute fucking pain, bro. This is the problem, man. Mills and Kess needed to switch that. He didn't. He made Patty Mills accountable when all night long we've been switching the play. Nash's coaching? Nah. Oh, well, the coaching in the sense that you should have fouled, not given them the opportunity to shoot the 3, But in terms of the rotations on defense, that's entirely on the players. That Johnson's got it here. Here we go. Let's see what the plays that we've drawn up. Kyrie's going to receive it, and he's going to shoot a tough three. Oh! Fadeaway three! 1 point game, 9 seconds left. Foul. Yeah, 2 shots. If they miss one, we can win. If we score a 2, we can tie. Depending on whether they miss or not. You're naming coaching issues? Yeah, as I said, with the fouls, if they're it's a tough decision, because if we force the stop, you know, we would have just like, if we could have forced the stop, then it would have been a waste of like 2 points, or it would have been 2 unnecessary points that we concede. But we also ran the risk of we also ran the risk of the Warriors hitting a 3, and guess what? They did that. But as I said, with the rotations, Kess all day has been a bit lackluster in pick and roll defense or screen or when the Warriors have set a screen, Kess has been a bit lost. That is an awfully tough shot, falling away to the right on the right wing. Kyrie, nothing but net. When you look at all the other events that could have happened today, Johnson hits layups, Kess doesn't miss a dunk, Johnson doesn't miss a dunk, fucking shots don't rim out. Going above or below screens and picks is a practice behavior. If it was a more experienced defender, then I reckon we would have avoided that issue with the rotations. But we've just got to foul ASAP. No! No fucking way! Okay, so there's been a foul assessed. And Clay fell over. So if we use our challenge, we lose the timeout. Which means that if we're unsuccessful, the Warriors will shoot free throws. That is not a foul. No fucking way that's a foul. In the playoffs, we can't do that. I'd imagine our rotations will be more refined, and Kess won't be playing clutch minutes. That isn't a foul. So, Clay fell over as the ball was getting thrown into him, and Kyrie was... Are you fucking kidding me? How we... Oh my fucking god. They've called that. They've said that the ball hasn't come in when the foul was called. So that means that they get a free throw and ball, which means it is going to go to a 2-point game if they convert all their free throws. What a fucking load of shit. Clay has fallen over. Kyrie was called for a foul where I wouldn't have even said it was a foul. How fucking brain dead is that? Challenge the fucking call. If we challenged it and won, we would have gotten the ball and could have won the game. If not, they would just have free throws. How shit is that? And now, get the ball, man. Fuck me. We took too long to foul there. Steve Nash should have used his challenge. I don't know what he's waiting for, man. With 6 seconds left, what is a timeout going to do if you're down 4? You can't fit 2 possessions into one. That is a poor amount of judgment. What a lapse. Absolute lapse of judgment. Because what are you saving the time out for, Steve? What? He saved the time out for something that is gone. You're not going to... Because even if you score a bucket, you still have to advance the ball after you force the Warriors to shoot free throws. It's impossible. What an incompetent fucking player. Or coach. What was the fucking point, man? Didn't call a fucking timeout. Because then at least if you won the challenge... you could advance the ball. If you lost the challenge, the Warriors would have gone to the line, and we would have had 10 seconds to bring the ball up. Then again, if the Warriors missed a free throw, I have no guarantees that we would have boxed out. And my cord is stuck under my chair. I have no guarantees we would have boxed out. So look, Steve Nash not challenging that is a fucking... It's the same with the fucking Steve Nash, or the Steph Curry foul. Where Steph fell into him, into Kess. I like Nash, but he be slacking. Man, he can't be doing this. If I can make observations, if I can make these fucking observations, then he theoretically should be able to. Unfortunately, he's got no judgment. No fucking judgment. And with a team of this caliber, you cannot be falling victim to a lapse of judgment. Because now, sure, fuck, Kyrie will hit a 3, but then what? You're relying on either a fucking... You're relying on one or two things to happen. A foul on the shot. Look at that. Good to see Steve Nash drew that play up. What an absolutely fucking shit final play. What was the plan for that, Steve Nash? Throw it to Kyrie. Give him space and throw it to Kyrie. That fucking helps. If you literally... That really helps if you've... I don't have any words, man. What was that final possession? What was that final possession, man? Throw it to Kyrie, whether he has a defender on him or not. There was no screen set to free him up. It was just throw the ball to him and see, and you know, let him make shit happen. Steve Nash is the coach, but all he does is fucking sit there. What was he drawing on his whiteboard? Fucking house and 2 trees or some shit? I don't even know what he was doing, man. What on earth? Around the grounds, Miami are down on the Raptors in the 3rd overtime, which is pretty bizarre. This is just fucking disappointing, to be honest, though. Let's have a look at the box score. Kyrie, 32. I would have liked to see more shots from him, but obviously he hit that clutch 3. Patty Mills was great in the second half. He started off very slow, but ended with 24, and he was awesome. Johnson off the bench was all right, but you look at it in the grand scheme of things, you know, the amount of layups and dunks we missed, you know, it's just a shame that we lost, to be honest. When you think of it that way, and the missed opportunities through lackluster coaching decisions, we look at the turnover count. We only had 10 this game. We shot the ball all right, especially in comparison to how we started. I agreed with the coaching rotation in terms of the 5 to close out the game. But in terms of those decisions to not use your coaching challenge is an absolute blunder on Steve Nash's part. I don't know what he was saving the time out for, because he can't even draw side out plays for shit. Kenny Atkinson was better at those. It's just appalling, to be honest. We look at the Warriors, though. 4 more rebounds. Assist numbers, were pretty good. Our assists went up, which was decent. Much of an improvement on the first half. 10 turnovers. They shot the ball better. Hit a few more threes. Got to the line a bit more. We missed a couple clutch free throws as well. The Kessler miss was big. And yeah, they just shot it a little bit better overall. Wiggins was great in the first half. He basically steadied the ship. So when greatness had to pull through, they were within reach. And the Warriors pretty much had the lead the entire night, even when Curry and Thompson weren't firing. So Wiggins did all the work in the first half, and then Curry and Thompson picked up the slack in the second half. You can see they didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but that really doesn't say anything about the clutch shots they hit in the late game. You saw the Curry step back 3, the Klay Thompson 3, the Klay Thompson, hit a couple clutch mid-ranges to basically keep us at bay. But yeah, and Otto Porter and Jordan Poole were great with their contributions. But you look at the last 2 games that we've played, it's been very disappointing that we haven't been able to close out either. We've been on demand. We've shown some good signs. It was a very spirited fight back. Not once, but twice today. We fell behind by about 11. We fell behind by 11 or 13. We fell behind by about 19 at one point, and we're able to fight back. But as is a common theme, and I said this earlier on in the stream, I said it is our Achilles heel that we always get within reach. We come back from about 19 down, and we can never, ever get the lead and sustain the lead. It always gets to that point where I think the lead was tied at 93, and we had a couple opportunities to take the lead, but we turned the ball over, we missed shots. The Warriors were able to get a lot of offensive rebounds as well, which was just an absolute killer. Yeah, they were just able to get some extra opportunities. Usually we get punished on that. Sometimes we wouldn't. We didn't on this occasion. Dinner menu on the whiteboard. Yeah, probably, to be honest. Yeah. Dinner menu or... Fuck, I've got absolutely no idea, mate. I've got no idea. Edwards was not productive. He wasn't. This was probably one of his worst games in quite a while. So, yeah, and I mean, you see these games in rookies sometimes, and you can give him the benefit of the doubt. But there were so many scenarios where on the pick and roll, he was not awake. He wasn't alert. They were just able to, cut to the rim at will without any form of resistance. And that's where, at times where we were getting stops, the Warriors were getting bailed out. Wiggins hitting clutch shots. Wiggins hit a 3 in the last quarter as well, should mention. But yeah, just simple little things where we had an opportunity to score a layup, score a dunk, and blew it, from point-blank range, Kessler Edwards had an opportunity to possibly score and then have an opportunity at an and one. He missed and only converted 1 of 2 from the line. That's another difference maker. There's so many little things that we do to ourselves. We fight, we get back in the game, and then we let ourselves down with, garbage decisions. And Steve Nash was to blame for the end. He should have used his coach's challenge not once but twice. He didn't use it either time, and he arguably cost us an opportunity at winning the game, even with an appalling side out play. I don't know what he was doing there, but that was woeful as well. Wiggins was great in the first half, as we said, kept the Warriors team afloat when Curry and Thompson weren't playing well. Bought him some time. Poole and Porter were also good contributors. They still had the lead even when Curry and Thompson were slacking, and you just knew that when Curry and Thompson, even if they hit 40% of their shots, they were going to be big shots. And as I said, for players of their caliber, they're going to rock up in moments of greatness, and they did here today. So, disappointing once again. It's another case of nearly for the Nets. We have the Suns, which is going to be another tough fixture in a couple days' time. I won't be covering that, but I will be covering the Nets versus the Kings. So tune in for that. We will be here from... Well, it's a late start, so we will be here for that. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Drop a like if you didn't already. And subscribe to the show if you're new, but it's pretty simple shit. We're done here. I'm pretty disappointed and depressed, but that's okay. We move on to the next. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace out.